Welcome to Lines on Design. My friend Debbie and I are doing the Double Debbies today, and we're here at Casual Living, and we're talking about outdoor living. I'm so excited. It is wonderful to see you. And I tell you, we've chatted kind of during the winter season, and now that we're coming into spring, whew, I'm ready to get some buying done.
We are in our season.
You really are, aren't you?
We are.
We have had more fun. I walked in to see what was new, and finally Jeremy's like, come on, we've got to film. There are so many incredible things to see. I'd like to talk a little bit about some new lines that you brought in. Additionally, I'd like to talk about this fantastic brown Jordan.
Okay, well, first I'm going to talk about the new lines. We have worked very hard over the winter trying to find really luxury at amazing prices. So we bought a truckload of Malin, and if anyone's familiar with this industry, they know Malin is known for their high quality and amazing warranties.
Yes.
So I did buy a truckload of Malin. So the great thing about that is you can buy it at the color that I bought for an extra 20% off our normally discount, or you can special order it in any color you want at our regular discounted price. So this gives you a chance to sit and touch and feel a vendor that has a 15-year warranty on the frames and a 15-year warranty on the finish. That's pretty amazing in this industry.
Well, and let me tell you, one of the things I love when you come in is that you are always, I'm like, that's really pretty. No, Debbie, you have to sit on it.
Exactly.
Because when I sat on the Malin, it's really, really comfortable. The color that you chose, I really like. It's a very neutral, almost grayish color, sort of beigey gray. And I think it would go with absolutely any design motif. Where do you see people putting that? I know that Marty asked that, do most people put things outside? Are they in sun porches? Where do you find?
All of our furniture can actually be out in full rain.
Okay.
It's umbrella fabrics, it's aluminum frames, so it will withstand the heat and the sun and the rain. Most people here probably have a little bit of a covered lanai. The way you clean everything we own is you hose it down with a garden hose.
Which is great because it's pollen season right now.
Yeah, I clean mine right after pollen season.
Exactly.
I wait until the pollen's done.
Uh-huh.
But it's very, very easy to take care of.
I love it. Talk to me a little bit about the Malin. Do I buy the container? Like, I fell in love with the gray, but I was talking to you about my mom and dad, and I think, oh, they might like a different color. What about the stuff like that? How does that work?
Well, you can order Malin, this particular collection or any collection from Malin. It comes out of California, and you can choose your color frame and your fabrics.
Okay.
What I was trying to do is get folks in that think that because we're so high-end and really luxury and quality, that they don't want to come in the door. They assume that we're expensive. We're not. We are very competitive, and anything that you buy from us, we guarantee that we're the lowest price. You can't find it less. We're doing price matching, and we're advertising that everywhere we can that we price match.
The other thing, Deb, I think there's something to be said about quality and service too, because I know for me, when I want to buy outdoor furniture, it's something that I don't want to have to buy every year. I'd like to have something that I invest in that I can keep over the years, and I think the classic designs that you have really speak to that.
Precisely. When I'm walking around with customers and they are saying, well, I like it, it's okay, and I tell them, I want you to love it.
You gotta love this.
You're going to have it for 20 years. Anything you buy from us, you're going to have it for a very long time. You may have to replace a cushion here or there or a foot glide. I have people calling me that have their grandmother's brown Jordan furniture that need new foot glides, and I'm talking about furniture that's 35 and 40 years old.
Actually, I think Pat, my design partner, came in and she goes, yeah, my mom has something that's about 30 years old and it's still holding up.
Exactly.
And I think that's pretty incredible. This brown Jordan piece that we're sitting on now feels very modern to me and up to date.
Brown Jordan has evolved over the years, and I think they are a little bit more modern, a little more contemporary. But you know, while this has a traditional look, I think it has an updated look. Oh, and so they're always evolving and coming out with new collections. And this is a stunning piece. This is what we call a mixed media.
Okay.
So it looks like it's natural wicker, but it's not. It's actually a resin woven.
Oh.
And this is a faux top, so it's not a wood top, it's a faux wood top.
Let me ask you a question from a customer point of view. When I come in, what will help me choose the right collection for what I need? And I guess what I'm really asking is, I have 9 grandchildren, as opposed to, you know, my parents who are by themselves.
It's good to know.
I was going to say, what will help you?
Well, first of all, we ask the space.
Okay.
Is it undercover? Is it out in full rain?
There you go.
How are
yeah.
you going to use it? So many people come in thinking they're going to buy a dining set, and we ask them, are you really going to eat outside, or would you rather sit and lounge in a comfortable piece?
Good
and
point.
right now what we're seeing is it's all about comfort.
Okay.
They want to find the most comfort, the most durable. I have a customer that she wanted something heavy because when the little ones stand in a chair, she doesn't want them falling over backwards.
Never thought about that.
So those are always
considerations.
100%. We always ask, how are you going to be using it? Is it just for you? Do you do a lot of entertaining? So we do ask all those questions to make sure that we're going to narrow it down to something you love.
And I have to do a testimonial about that too, because I think that as we age, as I've gotten older, I want something that I can get in and out of really easily. And it was so funny because you and Pam, those were some of the questions that you were asking me. You know, can you get out of that really easily? You know, do you have kids? What kind of weight do you need? Are you going to have wet bottoms on some of these seat cushions?
Exactly. We try to ask all those questions.
I have to share this too. This is my observation walking around today. Oh my goodness, you have to look down on the floor and you have to look up when you're here now too. I've seen rugs that I think are phenomenal for out of doors, and your accessory pieces and artwork. Wow.
We just got in a huge shipment of accessories that I'm working very hard to get out on the floor. So even if you bought furniture and accessories and rugs before,
Yeah.
come on
Oh
in.
my
We have
gosh.
new things arriving every day, especially because we're in peak season.
So what are you thinking when you're buying these wonderful things? Because I look around and if you want to get, what are they, melamine plates?
Yes.
That's my favorite new thing. Like I've replaced my china with these. Talk to people a little bit about the plates and the things that you carry for out of doors, because they're pretty phenomenal.
Well, we carry plates and glasses. We try to carry things that people can really use on a daily basis in their outdoor spaces.
Right.
Obviously, a lot of them use the plates and the dishes indoors. And that's what we look at everything. We want you to be able to enhance your indoor spaces as well as your outdoor spaces. Is it going to last outdoor? Now, there are some accessories that we have really that have to be indoors.
Right.
And they're not going to.
We call those for display only, right?
Exactly, no. But we try to get something that brings everybody in. You don't have to be looking just for outdoor spaces. You can be looking for your indoor spaces. We sell a lot of our furniture for indoor spaces. Folks that have dogs.
Yes.
And a lot of children or grandchildren, and they want something easy that they can take care of.
Plus, I think it's the look. For the low country, the look of a lot of this furniture really speaks to the area that we live. Okay, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about fire pits, because those seem to be really cool.
Very much so. We are.
I'm trying to wrap my arms around them.
Thank you. Well, as it's March and it's still cold out, we have some beautiful fire pits that give you some 60,000 BTUs now.
Okay.
Our Pride fire pits, and they have a flat lid, so when you're not using it as a fire pit, you use it as a table, so you can use it in the heat of the summer. So they're very versatile.
And what started that trend, I wonder? That's been out for what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, I think Pride Family Brands or Castell were the first ones to come out. Years ago, all the fire pits we sold for outside were iron
Right,
and logs. And first of all, most of us are on propane gas, which
True.
it soots badly.
Yes.
And anything in iron, it's going to rust with the salt air. So now everyone's getting on board to have something a little more versatility. So it's the glass instead of the logs, and it's aluminum, all aluminum, which is good for this area, and with a flat lid so you can use it as a table in the summer.
Exactly.
So we're always looking for pieces that people can use 12 months a year.
Talk to me about some of the lamps that you have, because those are pretty cool too.
Well, this happens to be a heater that looks like a lamp.
That's kind of what I was.
So it's going to give you some good heat, but I do have stunning lamps throughout the showroom. That are for outdoors. They actually have a protective
This is really cool.
glass cover that goes over the light bulb, so if it rains, you're not going to get any damage.
So
we have it all.
You really do. You've been
do.
thinking a lot about how to convert your living space outdoors, and I think we do a lot of that here. And just for the few people who may not have been in before, you're not just casual living with your furniture. You have a whole nother area of expertise.
We are fireside and grilling, so we have grills and grill accessories. We have everything you need for your fireplace, from custom doors to gas loggers to go in your fireplace, and we have the people to service it.
It is wonderful, as always, Deb, to come to Casual Living. We want to thank all of you for joining us. Please come on into Casual Living. You won't regret it.